So your battery reaches 100% during the daytime, but before 2 p.m., you have started hearing that sound beep, 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 your battery is dead. So many homeowners think the problem is from the battery, or is it that the charging is not of quality, but the problem is hiding somewhere else. I welcome you to Light Surge Explains, where we show homeowners, educates them about their solar system and how it can profit them the most. So today we're going to be talking about why your solar battery drains fast. So battery is not bad. Something else is definitely wrong. And if you stick with me to the end, I will be showing you all of them. So you'll be understanding why your battery drains quickly and how to diagnose and then fix common issues. If it is what is more than your power, and then we will now recommend you to go back to your installer or get a professional help. All right. So one of the common problem causing your battery to drain fast is overload. You understand? Running more appliances than your inverter can handle can cause your battery to go down. You understand? So it's just like overworking yourself. You have been in that situation where it has been long you went for a workout and you say, let me go for a workout today. And instead of you to start by working out, then jogging, now started doing race, marathon sprint. Now you be using both. Of course, you get tired quickly. Understand? So if you are overloading your systems, it will be taking too much energy, especially when it is no more charging, especially at night. That will bring your battery usage down, just like your mobile phone. You understand? So when you are on your data, you're on Facebook, and then you go to Instagram to scroll, and then you're on WhatsApp call for about 2 hours, of course, your battery will run down fast. You understand? So if you use overload, your battery will run down fast. So the second thing that causes your inverter uh to your battery to go down very fast is called undersized battery capacity. Undersized battery capacity. So undersized battery capacity, this will uh make your battery to run very fast, because a small battery trying to power a large home will always drain. Will always drain. So the battery capacity is simply not enough for your daily energy usage. Maybe you are powering your ACs at night, maybe you have two ACs, and then you have let's say you have fridge, you have freezers, you understand, and you run all these things at night, and you are using, let's say, 3.6 kilowatt, or let's say even a 5 kilowatt lithium battery. You run all these things at night, you have a two ACs of, say, two horsepower. Your battery will die fast because it is overloading. Not overloading now, the battery capacity is too small to sustain that type of load for a very long time. So the third issue with that causes your battery to drain so fast is called poor charging. Yes, poor charging. So one of the reasons why we recommend that clients use more panels is so that your system can charge fast. You understand? So when your system is charging fast, there are so many advantages to it. So insufficient or poorly positioned solar panels cannot generate, enough energy to fully charge your battery during the day. So for example, now you have that is why you see it. That is why when clients come to us and says, I want to or they says, I have a 5 million naira budget for solar. What can this solar buy? I'll say, Mr. Client, calm down. Before we'll go to what solar can buy, let's look at what do you want to power. Let's do a proper sizing. When we now do the proper sizing, we'll now see how many kilowatts of energy that you consume per hour. Then we'll now stretch it to per day, your backup time, or you want to do days of autonomy, you understand. We'll stretch it, and then we'll say, okay, we'll now know from there the calculations how many panels you need to charge this thing full for 5 hours, because the peak sun hours. For places like Abuja, it's like 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So we do our calculations and then we now know the amount of solar panels needed to charge it so well. You understand? So you see why sizing your inverter from a professional, like from Light Solar, is very, very important. So if you go and use undersized panel, let's say for example you have only four 200 watts panel, that is just 800 watts on your roof, and you are powering your fridge, your AC, my brother, your battery will die very, very fast. You understand? So the fourth reason for um uh battery draining is over what are they calling it, old or damaged batteries. Yeah, sometimes your battery can be damaged. Like one project that we're working on, the batteries were bloated, like they be like pregnant woman. So that type of battery will be running down fast, and then the cells are having issues, so they will be having issues. You understand? So when we did the troubleshooting, we found out that it is the BMS, the battery management system, that had issues. So if your battery is having issues, it will cause your battery to drain fast. And number five, this one is the one that most people don't talk about. Number five is called phantom loads, and I will explain. I will I will explain. Phantom loads. Yes. Phantom loads. No, now phantom loads are devices that are kept on standby. You understand? So we have this television in our house. It's like, is it 56-inch television, whereby if you switch it off and you switch on the switch, the television will not on, the television will be on standby. So you think that the television is off, but it's on standby, just waiting for you to press a button before it gets on. You understand? It's just like a laptop that is in sleep mode. Yes, the eyes is blank, but it's sleeping. It's still using energy. So these phantom loads are the loads that consume energy. They consume your energy quietly. Devices that are on standby or left plugged, they will cause you to uh, expend more energy, draining your battery even when it seems that you are not doing anything with it. Understand? So, how to identify the real problem? Let's now see how to identify the real problem. Use these signs to diagnose what really is causing your battery to drain fast. So, sign number one, your inverter trips often. Understand? If it trips often, is the overload problem, too many appliances. Check total load versus inverter capacity. You understand? So number two, if your battery dies before midnight, maybe before 11:48 or 11:49, your battery is doing bim bim bim, you know that your battery capacity is too small. It's not enough storage for your system. Now, so what do? You check how many hours of backup you actually get. Call a professional engineer, solar engineer from Light Solar, preferably, so that we'll come and do a proper check for you. Another thing is, if your battery never reaches 100%, now there is what is called what are they calling it? Flooded charging. You understand? So once your battery is not reaching 100%, the problem is insufficient solar charge. Your solar input is very weak, so it is not generating enough current to charge the system. Understand? So you need to check your daily solar production on your inverter. Check how many kilowatts your inverter is producing. You can see if it can charge your system. Now, number four, backup time reduces suddenly. When you bought the system, it is 8 hours, 9 hours backup time. But now suddenly it's now 4 hours. What is happening, my dear? Battery is aging, or the battery has damage. You understand? Maybe the cells are failing. You have used it for a long time, or maybe you have overloaded the cells and then the cell is having issues. Number five, power drains overnight with no load. If you're not using any load and power is draining, know that it's phantom loads. They are withdrawing urgent 2K from your account, and before you know it, you don't know where your money went at the end of the month. You don't know where your power have gone. So that is it. So what are the actual solutions? Number one, you need to reduce appliances on your load. So you can do a screenshot because I'll be going very fast. I don't want this video to be very long. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure you like the video. Yeah, so that I can push it to more homeowners so that they can get more from their money. So number two is upgrade your battery capacity. Then number three is add more solar panels. Number four is replace weak batteries. Number five, eliminate phantom loads. And in replacing weak batteries, I will say this. For people using tubular batteries or even lithium batteries, preferably, this one is for people using tubular batteries. So you can have like 8 tubular batteries, and you think that maybe it's weak, it's going weak. What the average person will do is will go and buy extra four and add to that. Old, if you add new batteries to old battery bank, you are destroying your new battery bank. It is as good as not adding anything. So I'll discuss this in my next video. So how to extend your battery life: use the correct inverter size, avoid overloading, install enough solar panels, maintain healthy charging, turn off unused applications and appliances, invest in high quality batteries. So thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.